Well, Matt, a crazy game with some crazy conditions. It's finished in our first win of pre-season.
Yep.
What are your thoughts after that one?
Really good workout for the boys today. We knew Leighton were going to have a good bit of quality. They had a good win in the week. But we spoke on Thursday at training with the lads, and what they did well today and what we're really happy is the things we wanted to see. A lot about their character and their approach we saw a lot of today. So yeah, really happy with that.
You obviously had the loss last week, the draw in midweek. Do you feel like this result and the performance that's come with it has been coming?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's there's a lot of cliches in pre-season, and I think sometimes you hear the words about people have got to gel together and things like that. But it's more knowing each other's intuition, perhaps. There's a lot of new lads in, but there's a lot of the originals as well. So it's how do they start getting to know each other's. And again, it's their character, but their traits. So for example, Tajan and John Dean today have never played together, but John was on his bike and Tajan knew he could play it through for that second goal. So the more they understand how each other plays, the better it goes.
We know how good Leighton are. They're going to be up there in the Southern League Division 1 Central this season, but to beat them, you've got to have a good team. Plenty of great performances out there today. Just who stood out for you? Yeah,
I mean, like you say, there's a lot of 7 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s there. I thought the guys at the back were fantastic. Not trying to be disrespectful to the opposition. I don't really remember sort of loads of attempts of any merit. I thought George was pretty comfortable in goal, and so was Regan when he came on. So the guys in the back three, excellent. Young Tajan in the middle was superb. Great 90 minutes for him. And then it is tough to pick out individuals, but the boys up top, they set the standard about going to get the ball back, and that rippled through the team as well.
3 games into the pre-season now, where do you feel your team are at from a fitness perspective?
Still, can still improve on that. And there's only so much we can do in training, and we emphasise that to the boys that they've got to take responsibility away from training, and they are. They do a lot away from training, which is good. But of course, it's up to us as coaches that we make sure that the training sessions are of a real good intensity, and there's a lot of little things. How many 30-metre sprints can you get in? But of course, if we can hide that with a ball, that's what we're after.
You had around 6 players out today for various different reasons. Yep. Do you expect any of them to be back for Tuesday and potentially next Saturday as well? Yeah,
we'll lose a couple, we'll gain a couple. It's the balancing act of pre-season. Again, guys deserve to go away on holiday in the summer. So we'll probably be around the sort of 17, 18 mark again for Tuesday night. And that's the beauty of it. We get to see lads. Lads got more minutes today. So even though we only had 5 on the bench, 3 or 4 of them I think played 90 today, which is great for them.
I don't want to use the T word in case Chris is watching, but we have still got a few players who are trying to earn a place at the club. Have there been any decisions, or are there any players who are closer to potentially signing for the club at all? There's
a lot of ongoing chats. Away from the squad that we've got, I've got no idea. That's what Chris is great at. I wouldn't want to play him at poker, that's for sure. But in terms of the lads that are currently here, we're just asking them to show everything they've got, give everything, be an honest player, and you put yourself in the best position from there.
Fixtures were obviously released on Thursday.
Yep.
Some very exciting games to come,
yep.
Especially in that first month. Do you feel as though when the fixtures come out, that's when you start to really get that excitement for the new league season?
Yeah, pre-season's great, and actually today felt like a competitive game. It really did. So for the opposition to come and make it feel like that was great. But when you see the date, you see actually it's not penciled in, it's really blocked in. This is it now. We're playing that team on that date. Yeah, you get a real excitement. Can't wait.
Thanks for your time, Matt. We'll see you on Tuesday.
You're more than welcome.